Jai Shri Ram. Namaste to all of you. Welcome to the first day of our Ramayan week satsang. And it's also the start of Chaitra Navratri today. So we're going to begin with the preliminary pujas before we go into the recital of the Ramayan for this evening. So those of you who are participating in the puja, um, please ensure that you have all the ingredients available so that we can run smoothly with the puja. Sure. Sprinkle water on all the prayer goods and on all the participating devotees. Om apavitraha pavitro va sarvavastangatopi va yah smaret pundarikaksham sabhahyabhyantarah shuchi. Sip water from the palm of the right hand once with each mantra. Om Keshavaya Namaha. Om Narayanaya Namaha. Om Madhavaya Namaha. Rinse your hands. Om Rishikeshaya Namaha. Om Govindaya Namaha. Om Madhusudanaya Namaha. Put the kus ring on the right finger, a ring finger. Om Pavitresto Vaishnavyo Saviturvaha Prasava Utpunam Yachidrena Pavitreena Suryasya Rashmibhihi Kasyate Pavitrapate Pavitraputasya Yatta Kamaha Punetachakeyam. Place a chandan dot on your forehead. Om Chandanam Bandhate Nityam Pavitram Papanashanam Apadam Harate Nityam Lakshmir Vasatu Sarvada. Light your lamp. Om Bodhipatam Brahmarupa Andhakara Nivaraka Imamayan Kritang Puja Grihastejo Pravardhaya Om Deepaya Namaha. Sprinkle water all around yourselves. Om Prithvitvayadrita Loka Devitvam Vishnu Nadrita Tvam Jadharyamam Devi Pavitram Kuruchasanam. So we are going to read the Swasti Vachan now, and you must put your palms together and meditate upon God. If you have some flour and rice, you may hold that in your hand as we chant the Swasti Vachan. Om Swastina Indro Vridashravah Swastina Bhusha Vishwavedaha Swastina Starikshur Arishtanemihi Swastino Brihaspatirdadhatu Om Payah Prithivyam Payoshadishu Payo Divyantarikshe Payodhaha पयस्वतिः प्रदिशः सन्तु महयम् ॐ विष्णोरराठमसि विष्णोः श्नप्त्रेस्थो विष्णोः स्यूरसि विष्णुर्ध्रुवसि वैष्णवमसि विष्णवे त्वा ॐ अग्निर्देवता वातो देवता सूर्यो देवता चन्द्रमा देवता वसवो देवता रुद्रा देवतादित्या देवता मरुतो देवता विश्वे देवा देवता बृहस्पतिर्देवतेन्द्रो देवता वरुणो देवता ॐ द्यौः शान्तिरन्तरिक्षगं शान्तिः पृथिवी शान्तिरापः शान्तिर्ओषधयः शान्तिः वनस्पतयः शान्तिर् विश्वेदेवाः शान्तिर्ब्रह्म शान्तिः सर्वगं शान्तिः शान्तिरेव शान्तिः सामा शान्तिरेधि ॐ विश्वानि देव सवितरतुरितानि परासुव यद्भद्रं तन्न आसुव सुशान्तिर्भवतु. You may place the offerings on the Vedi. Now, if you have the red string available at the present, you may tie that on your wrist. If you don't, you may put your palms together and later you can get the string and tie it on your hand. I will read the mantra. Om yena baddho bali raja danavendro mahabala tena tvam avibadhnami rakshe machala machala. So we are now going to recite the Shanti part, appealing for peace, happiness, and prosperity in our lives. You may take some flour and rice in your hand, or alternatively, put your palms together and concentrate upon Bhagwan. ॐ आनो भद्रा क्रतवो यन्तु विश्वतो दबधासो अपरीतासो उद्भिद देवानो यथा सदमिद्वृदे असन्न प्रायुवो रक्षितारो दिवे दिवे ॐ देवानां भद्रा सुमतिरिजूयतान् देवानागुं रातिरभिनो निवर्तताम् देवानागुं सख्यम् उपसेदिमा वयम् देवान आयु प्रतिरन्तु जीवसे ॐ तान् पूर्वयानि विदाहुमहे वयं भगं मित्रम् अदितिं दक्षमश्रितम् अर्यमनं वरुणगं सोममश्विना सरस्वती नः सुभगामयस्करत ॐ तन्नो वातो मयो भुवातो भेषजन्तन्माता पृथिवी तत्पिता द्यौः तद्ग्रावानः सोमसुतो मयो भुवस्तदश्विना शृणुतन्धिष्णया युवम् ॐ तमीशानन् जगतस्तस्तुषस्पतिन् धियन् जिन्वमवसे हूमहे वयम् पूषाणो यथा वेद सामसद्वृदे रक्षिता पायुर्दब्धः स्वस्तये ॐ स्वस्ति न इन्द्रो वृदश्रवाः स्वस्ति नः पूषा विश्ववेदाः स्वस्ति नस्तार्क्ष्योररिष्टनेमि स्वस्ति नो बृहस्पतिर्दधातु ॐ पृषदश्वा मरुतः पृश्निं मातरः शुभं यावानो विततेषु जग्मयः अग्निजहवा मनवः सूरचक्षसो विश्वेनो देवा अवसागमन्निः ॐ भद्रं करुणेभिः शृणुयाम देवा भद्रं पश्येमाक्षभिर्यजत्राः स्थिरैरङ्गैः स्तुष्टुवाग्वं सस्तनुर्भिर्यशेमहि देवहितं यदायुः ॐ शतं इन्नो शरदो अन्ति देवा यत्रा नश्चक्राजरसन्तनूनां पुत्रासो यत्र पितरो भवन्ति मानो मदयारि रिषतायुर्गन्तोः ॐ अदितिर्ध्योरदितिरन्तरिक्षम् अदितिर्माता स पिता स पुत्रः विश्वदेवा अदितिः पञ्चजना अदितिर्जातम् अदितिर्जनित्वम् ॐ ऋचं वाचं प्रपद्ये मनो यजुः प्रपद्ये साम प्राणं प्रपद्ये चक्षुः श्रोत्रं प्रपद्ये वागोजः सओजो मयि प्राणपानौ ॐ तं पत्नीभिरनुगच्छेम देवाः पुत्रैर्भ्रातृभिरुत्तमा हिरण्यैः नाकं गृभनाना सुकृतस्य लोके तृतीये पृष्ठे अधिरोचने दिवः ॐ आयुष्यं वर्चस्य गोङ्ग्रायस्पोषमोद्भिदम् इदगुं हिरण्यं वर्चस्व जैत्राया विशताब्दुमाम् ॐ द्यौः शान्तिरन्तरिक्षगुं शान्तिः पृथिवी शान्तिरापः शान्तिरोषधयः शान्तिः वनस्पतयः शान्तिर्विश्वदेवाः शान्तिर्ब्रह्म शान्तिः सर्वगुं शान्तिः शान्तिरेव शान्तिः सामा शान्तिरेधि ॐ यतो यतः समीहसे ततो नो अभयं कुरु चन्नः कुरु प्रजाभ्यो भयन्नः पशुभ्यः ॐ शान्तिः शान्तिः सुशान्तिर्भवतु. You may place your offerings down. We are now going to read a sankalpa, a resolution, and you may either Take some water in your right hand and hold it while I'm reading the mantra. Or you can take a betel leaf, betel nut, flour, rice, a coin, and a drop of water on that betel leaf. So you either take water on your palm, or you could use a betel leaf, a betel nut, flour, rice, coin, and a drop of water as I read the Sankalpa. Hari Om Tat Sat Namah Paramatmane Sri Puran Purushottamai Srimad Bhagavato Mahapurushasya Vishnur Agya Pravartamanasya Sri Brahmane Dvitya Prahararde Shri Shvedvaraha Kalpe Kaliyuge Kalipratham Charne Dakshin Afrika Khande Amuk Prante Amuk Nagare Amuk Sthane Chaitra Mase Shukla Pakshe Pratipata Tithau Guru Vasre Amuk Amuk Gotra Utpanna Amuk Amuk Namni. You may take your names. Ganesh Gauri Pujanam, Sri Kalash Varun Devta Pujanam, Panchopachar Navgraha Pujanam, Sri Ramchandra Bhagwan Pujanam, Ramayan Pathanam Shravanam, Nimikta Aham Karishyami. Place your offerings down. Now we are going to do invocation to Sri Ganesh and Gauri. So we're going to do Avahan, we're going to invite them. So put your palms together. You may take some flour and rice where it is available. Om हे हे रंभ तुमे ये ही अंबिका त्रयंबकात्मज सिद्धि बुद्धि पते त्रयक्ष लक्ष लाभ पितो पितः नागास्य नागहारत्वं गणराजा चतुर्भुज भूषित स्वायुधे दिव्यैः पाशाङ्कुश परश्वधे आवाहयामि पूजार्थं रक्षार्थं च मम कृतौ इहागत्य गृहानत्वं पूजां क्रतुं च रक्ष मे ओम एतन्तदेव सवितर्यज्ञं प्राहुर्बृहस्पते ब्रह्मणे तेन यज्ञमवतेन यज्ञपतिं तेन मामव ॐ गणपतये नमः ॐ मनो ज्योतिर्ज्योषितामाजयस्य बृहस्पतिर्यज्ञेमन्तनोत्वरिष्ठं यज्ञग्वं समिमं दधातु विश्वदेवास इहम् आदयन्तो प्रतिष्ठ इति प्रतिष्ठाप्य ॐ गणानां त्वा गणपति गुंहवामहे प्रियाणां त्वा प्रियपति गुंहवामहे निधीनां त्वा निधिपति गुंहवामहे वसमम आहम जानि गर्भदमात्वम जासि गर्भदम् ॐ भूर्भुवस्व गणपतये नमः ॐ अम्बे अम्बिके अम्बालिके न मानयति कश्चन सस्यश्वक शुभद्रिकां काम्पीलवासिनीं ॐ भूर्भुवस्व अम्बिकायै नमः ॐ सुमुखाय नमस्तुभ्यं गणाधिपतये नमः विहानसमीशत्वं विघ्नपुञ्जं निवारय विद्यासनं समर्पयामि गणेशम्बिकाभ्यां नमः. Place your offerings in front of your Ganesh Murti, or if you are offering it on a supari, you can place it in front of that. Now you're going to offer water to Bhagwan in the form of washing their feet. Om Umaputraya Devaya Siddhivandhaya Te Nama Padyam Grihana Devesha Vignaraja Namostute Iti Padhayo Padhyam Samarpayami Ganeshambikabhyam Namaha. Now wash the hands of Bhagwan. Om Ekadanta Mahakaya Naga Yagyopavitaka Kanadi Deva Devesha Grihan Argyam Namostute Ityargyam Samarpayami Ganeshambikabhyam Namaha. Now you may offer some panchamrit. Om payodadi kritak chodre sarkaramishritai kritam panchamritam grihanedam snanartham vigna bhanjanam iti panchamritam samarpayami Ganesh Ambikabhyam Namaha. Offer water now. Om Narmada Chandra Bhagadi Ganga Sangam Jalel Ganga Sangam Jaler Jaleha Snapitosi Maya Deva Vigna Sangham Nivarya Iti Snaniyam Jalam Samarpayami Ganeshambikabhyam Namaha. Offer two pieces of raw cotton, one as clothing and one as a janeo. Om Raktambara Dharadisha Pashankusha Dhareshwara Vastrayugmam Maya Daktam Grihana Parameshwara Iti Vastre Samarpayami Ganeshambikabhyam Namaha. Om Surya Koti Samabhasa Naga Yagyopavitaka सुवर्णमूले रचितम् उपवीतं गृहाण मे इत्युपवीतं समर्पयामि गणेशम्बिकाभ्यां नमः. Sprinkle water 3 times around the offerings. Om Sugandham Isham Tirthadi Putam Paniyamuktamam Achmanam Grihanatvam Vignaraja Varaprada Ityachmanyam Samarpayami Ganeshambikabhyam Namaha. Offer some chandan. Om Ishaputra Namastubhyam Namo Bhushakvahanam Gandham Grihana Devesha Sarvasokyam Vivardaya Ti Gandham Samarpayami Ganeshambikabhyam Namaha. Now you may offer the colored powders, which you may also have as a paste, which is fine. Om Abhiram Kumkumam Chaiva Sindhuram Bhagyavardhanam Nivedayami Te Mata Grihana Parameshwari. Offer some rice. Om Akshatan Nirmalan Shuddhan Rakta Chandana Mishritan Grihaneman Surasreshta Dehi Me Vimalam Matim Ityakshatan Samarpayami Ganeshambikabhyam Namaha. You now offer some flour and grass. If you do not have grass, you may replace the grass with rice. So you offer flour and rice. Om Patala Mallika Durva Katapatrani Vignarit Supushpani Grihanatvam Vibhuda Priya Sarvata Iti Pushpani Samarpayami Ganeshambikabhyam Namaha. Wave the agarbatti. Om Lambodara Vishalaksh Dhumraketo Namo Namaha Dhupam Grihana Devesha Vignapunjam Nivaraya Iti Dhupam Agrapayami Ganeshambikabhyam Namaha. Then you're going to wave the arti around. Om Kritakvarti Sanyuktam Bahani Nam Yojitam Maya Deepam Grihana Devesha Rudra Priya Namostute Iti Pratyaksha Deepam Darshayami Ganeshambikabhyam Namaha. You're now going to rinse your hands, and thereafter you are going to offer prasad. So whatever prasad you have, whether it's fruit or anything, you will offer a little bit of that to Ganesh Gauri. Om Bhalchandra Namastubhyam Vignarinmodaka Priya Nanavidam Grihanedam Nevedhyam Kripaya Prabho Iti Nevedhyam Nivedayami Ganeshambikabhyam Namaha. Sprinkle water. Om Lambodara Ganadhisha Gauriputra Namostute Karanana Vishuddhyartat Jalametad Grihan Me Iti Jalam Samarpayami Ganeshambikabhyam Namaha. For a coin, money. Om Hiranya Rajatam Tamram Yatkinchit Upakalpitam Upayanam Grihanedam Siddhi Buddhishate Namaha Ityupayanam Arpayami Ganeshambikabhyam Namaha. Offer some water on the murti or on your supari, wherever you are making the offerings. Om Raksha Raksha Ganadhyaksha Raksha Trailokya Rakshaka Bhaktanam Abhayam Kritva Pratra Bhava Bhavarnavat Vayamatura Kripa Sindho Chanmaturagrajo Prabhu Varadatvam Varam Dehi Vanchitam Vanchitarthada Nena Paladanena Paladostu Sadamama Idam Phalam Maya Deva Thapitam Purtastava Enmesa Phalavapti Bhave Janmani Janmani. Now hold some flowers in your palm and appeal for blessings from Sri Ganesh Gauri. Om Vigneshwaraya Varadaya Surapriyaya Lambodharaya Sakalaya Jagadhitaya Nagananaya Shruti Yagya Vibhushitaya Gauri Sutaya Gananatha Namo Namaste Bhaktarti Nashan Paraya Ganeshwaraya सर्वेश्वराय शुभधाय सुरेश्वराय विद्याधराय विकटाय च वामनाय भक्तप्रसन्न वरदाय नमो नमस्ते। नमस्ते ब्रह्मरूपाय विष्णुरूपाय ते नमः। नमस्ते रुद्ररूपाय करीरूपाय ते नमः। विश्वरूप स्वरूपाय नमस्ते ब्रह्मचारिणे भक्तप्रियाय देवाय नमस्तुभ्यं विनायक। त्वां विघ्न शत्रुदलनेति च सुन्दरेति भक्तिप्रदेति सुखदेति फलप्रदेति विद्याप्रदेत्यः गरेति च ये स्तुवन्ति तेभ्यो गणेश वरदो भव नित्यमेव। लंबोदर नमस्तुभ्यं सततं मोदक प्रिय निर्विघ्नं कुरु मे देव सर्वकार्येषु सर्वदा। आवाहनं न जानामि न जानामि तवार्चनं पूजां चैव न जानामि क्षमस्वेति गणेश्वर। अनया पूजा श्रीमन्महागणाधिपति प्रीयताम। बोलिए विघ्नहर्ता गणेश भगवान की जय। जग जगनी गौरी माता की जय। We are now going to proceed to doing the Kalash Varun Puja. So you should already have a kalash established with the water, mango leaves, the purna patra, the rice bowl, and the coconut, everything. So you're going to make the offerings on that already established um, kalash. If you don't have a kalash, but you still wish to follow in the puja, you can place a pan supari and make all the offerings on the pan supari. Take some flour and rice in your hand and let us concentrate on Varun Deva. Om Tatvayami Brahmana Vandam Anastashaste Yajmano Havirabhihi Ahedamano Varuneha Bodhirushagong Samana Ayuhu Pramoshihi Om Bhurbhuvaswaha Govarna Ihagakshe Ihatishtaha Om Agachagacha Varuna Vigna Vidvansakaraka मम कार्यभिभृत्यर्थं सितिं कुरु जलाधिप। ॐ एतन्तदेव सवितर् यज्ञं प्राहुर्बृहस्पतये ब्रह्मणे तेन यज्ञमवतेन यज्ञपतिं तेन मामव। ॐ पुष्पासनं महादिव्यं सर्वरङ्गविरञ्जितं जलाधिपं गृहाणत्वं सर्वसौख्यं विवर्धय। Place your offerings down. Now sprinkle water, washing the feet. ॐ गङ्गादितीर्थसम्भूतं सुतप्तं जलमुत्तमं पाद्यं गृहाण देवेश जलेशाय नमो नमः. Sprinkle water again for the hands. ॐ सुतीर्थजं जलं शुद्धं गन्धपुष्पाक्षतैर्युतम् अर्घ्यं गृहाण वरुण सर्वपत्ति निवारक. Offer Panchamrit. ॐ पयोदधि घृतक्षोदर शर्करा संभवं परं पञ्चामृतं गृहाणत्वं जलाधिपं नमोऽस्तु ते. Then offer water. ॐ गंगा सरस्वती कृष्णा सरयू संभवं जलं नाना सुगंध संमिश्रं स्नानीयं स्वीकुरु प्रभो. Offer a chandan tika. ॐ श्रीखण्डं चन्दनं दिव्यं गन्धाढ्यं सुमनोहरं विलेपनं सुरश्रेष्ठ चन्दनं प्रतिगृह्यताम्. Offer some rice. ॐ शुद्ध मुक्ता फलाभैस्तेर अक्षिते शशि सन्निभै द्योतयामि जले शत्वं सर्वसंपत्करो भव. Offer flower. If you have a garland, you may also offer the garland. ॐ मालती मल्लिकादीनि पुष्पाणि ऋतुजानि च प्रकल्पयामि वरुण सर्वाभीष्ट फलप्रद. Wave the agarbatti around. ॐ चन्दना गुरु चन्द्रैश्च संयुतं गुगुलान्वितं कृताग्भक्त्यं गृहाणत्वं धूपं वरुण सर्वतः. Now wave the arti. ॐ साज्यं सद्वर्तिकायुक्तं वहनिनां योजितं मया दीपं गृहाण वरुण शान्तिं कुरु दयानिधे. Rinse your hands and offer prasad. ॐ शर्कराघृतसम्मिश्रं गोधूमं साधु सत्कृतम् आशीन् गृहान् नैवेद्यं सदा सौख्यं विवर्धय. Sprinkle water. ॐ सुशीतलं जलं शुद्धं कर्पादास्य शोधनं गृहान् पर्याप्रीत्या जलेशाय नमो नमः. Of money. ॐ हेमराज ताम्र ध्यन्य तमं यन्मया हृतम् उपायनं जलेशत्वं गृहाण मम सिद्धये. Put your palms together and let us concentrate on Ganga Mata. ॐ सर्वे समुद्राः सरतस्तीर्थानि जलनानताः आयन्तु मम शान्त्यर्थं दुरितक्षय्यकारः. Now let us concentrate on Bhagwan in all his different forms, in all his or her different forms. Om Kalashasya Mukhe Vishnu Kanthe Rudra Samashritah Mule Tasya Sito Brahma Madhye Matri Gana Smritah Ukshoto Saghara Sapta Sapta Dvipa Vasundhara Rigvedotha Yajurveda Samvedo Yatharvana Angescha Sahita Sarve Kalashanto Samashritah. Put your palms together and let us do prarthana to the Kalash. Om Devadano Samvade Matyamane Mahodado Utpanosi Tata Kumbha Vidhrito Vishnuna Swayam Vakto Ye Sarvatirthani Devah Sarve Tvai Stitah Tvai Tishtanti Bhutani Tvai Prana Pratishtitah Shiva Swayam Tamevasi Vishnustvancha Prajapatihi Aditya Vasvo Rudra Vishwadeva Sapaitrika Tvai Tishtanti Bhutani Yata Kama Phala Pradaha त्वत्प्रसादादिदं यज्ञं कर्तुमीहे जलोद्भवम् सान्निध्यं कुरु मे देव प्रसन्नो भव सर्वदा. बोलिए विघ्नहर्ता कलश वरुण देवताओं की जय. We now going to invocate the 9 planets, Navagraha. So take some flour and rice in your hand and meditate upon the 9 planets. ॐ आकृष्णेन रजसा वर्तमानो निवेशयन्नम अमृतम् अर्थयन् च हिरण्यन्येन सविता रथेन देवो याति भुवनानि पश्यन्. ॐ सूर्याय नमः इहा गक्ष इहा तिष्ठः. ॐ चन्द्राय नमः इहा गक्ष इहा तिष्ठः. ॐ भौमाय नमः इहा गक्ष इहा तिष्ठः. ॐ बुधाय नमः इहा गक्ष इहा तिष्ठः. ॐ बृहस्पतये नमः इहा गक्ष इहा तिष्ठः. ॐ शुक्राय नमः इहा गक्ष इहा तिष्ठः. ॐ शनिश्चराय नमः इहा गक्ष इहा तिष्ठः. ॐ राहुवे नमः इहा गक्ष इहा तिष्ठः. ॐ केतवे नमः इहा गक्ष इहा तिष्ठः. ॐ ब्रह्मा मुरारी त्रिपुरान्तकारी भानु शशि भूमि सुतो बुधश्च गुरुश्च शुक्र शनि राहु केतव सर्वे ग्रह शांति करा भवन्तु. बोलिए श्री सूर्यादि नवग्रह देवताओं की जय. You may place your offerings in front of the color. Now let us meditate upon Hanuman. ॐ मनोजवं मारुततुल्यवेगं जितेन्द्रियं बुद्धिमतां वरिष्ठं वातात्मजं वानरयूथमुख्यं श्रीरामदूतं शरणं प्रपद्ये. अतुलितबलधामं हेमशैलाभदेहं धनुजवन् कृशानुं ज्ञानिनामाग्रगण्यं सकलगुणनिधानं वानराणामधीशं रघुपतिवरधूतं Vatajatam Nabamihi. Next, we will do invocations to Shiv and Parvati. Om Dhyaye Nityam Sureyam Yati Gati Madidam Yokakadaramekam Adhyam Tadi Prabhavam Nigama Janisham Dhyanadharavagamyam Somam Sodaramishan Dharani Survarayanchaya Shankarantam Bhaktayudrikaya Vargam Kalyati Vidusham Yatkripatam Him Shambhum Bandhuka Sannibham Devam Trinetram Chandrashekharam त्रिशूलाधारिणं देवं चारुहांसं सुनिर्मलम्. We are now going to do invocation and puja to Sri Ramchandraji and Mata Sita. So you either going to make the offerings on a murti if you have one, or you can make the offerings on a pan supari, considering the supari to be an image of Bhagwan. So take some flour and rice in your hand and concentrate upon Sri Sita Ramchandraji. Om Shri Ramachandra Raghupungava Rajavarya Rajendra Rama Raghunayaka Raghavesham Rajadhiraja Raghunanda Ramachandra Daswamhamadya Bhavata Sharanagatoosmi ध्यायेत् आजानबाहुं धृतशरधनुषं पदपद्मासनस्थं पीतं वासोवसानं नवकमलदलस्पर्धिनेत्रं प्रसन्नं वामाङ्कारूढ सीतामुखकमलमीललोचनं नीरदाभं नानालङ्कारदीप्तं धततमरुजटामण्डलं रामचन्द्रं रामाय रामभद्राय रामचन्द्राय वेदसे रघुनाथाय नाथाय सीताय पतये नमः श्रीराम राम रघुनंदन राम राम श्रीराम राम भरताग्रज राम राम श्रीराम राम रणकर्कश राम राम श्रीराम राम शरणं भव राम राम लोकाभिरामं रणरङ्गधीरं राजीवनेत्रं रघुवंशनाथं कारुण्यरूपं करुणाकरन्तं श्रीरामचन्द्रं शरणं प्रपद्ये ओमाया हि भगवन् राम जगदीश्वर दयानिधे प्रसन्नो भव देवेश नमस्तुभ्यं सदा विभु ओम श्रीराम जानकी नाथ अयोध्यापति पाहि माम् आसनं दिव्य सर्वेश दास्यै हन्तोभ्यमीश्वरम्. Place your offerings down and then offer water to the feet of Bhagwan. Om Raghavendra Kripanath Narakarnotarika Padhyam Grihan Devesha Mama Sokhyam Vivardhaya. Offer water for the hands of Bhagwan. Om Kaushalya Sutta Shri Rama Narayana Namostute Argyam Grihan Devesha Sarvartha Siddhidayaka. Sprinkle water around now 3 times. Om Mandakinyastu Yadvari Sarva Papa Haram Shubham Tadidam Kalpidam Deva Samyagacham Yatam Tvaya. Offer Panchamrit. Om Snanam Panchamritam Deva Grihana Purushottama Anathanatha Sarvagya Girvana Pranati Priya. Then offer water. Om Ganga Godavari Reva Payushni Yamuna Tatha Saraswatyadi Tirthani Snanartham Pratigrihyatam. Offer 2 pieces of cotton, one as clothing and one as a Yagyopavita, a janeu. Om Ved Sukta Samayukta Yagya Samanvite Sarvavarna Prade Deva Vasasi Pratigrihatam Om Brahma Vishnu Maheshena Nirmitam Brahma Sutrakam Yagyopavita Danena Priyatam Ayodhyapati. Offer a chandan dot. Om Sri Khandam Chandanam Divyang Gandhadyam Sumanoharam Vilepanam Surasreshtham Chandanam Pratigrihatam. Of a colored powders. Om Abiram Kumkumam Chaiva Sinduram Bhagyavardanam Nivedayami Te Mata Grihana Parameshwari. Of a rice. Om Akshatanscha Surasreshta Shubhradunascha Nirmala Maya Nivedita Bhaktya Grihana Parameshwara. Flower. Om Mallikadi Sugandhini Malatyadini Ve Prabho Mayarthani Pujartham Pushpani Pratigrihyatam. Tulsi, offer a tulsi leaf. ॐ तुलसी मंजरी भीर्य कुर्यात् हरिहरार्चनम् न स गर्भं ह्रियं याति मुक्तिभागो न संशयम्. Wave the agarbatti. Om vanaspati rasodbhuto gandharyo gandha uttamaha agreya sarvadevanam dhupoyam pratigrihyatam. Wave the arti. Om sajyam cha varti sanyuktang bahaninam yojitang maya deepang grihan devesha trailokya timirapaha. Rinse your hands and offer prasad. Om Ghritapakwam Havishyanam Payasam च Sharkaram Nanavidam च Nevedyam Grihana Parameshwara Om Idam Phalam Maya Deva Sthapitam Puratastava Tene Me Sa Phalavapti Bhave Janmani Janmani. Sprinkle water. Om Sarva Papa Haram Divyam Gangeyam Nirmalam Jalam Achmanam Maya Daktam Grihyatam Parameshwara. Offer betel leaf, betel nut, a pinch of camphor, cloves, and a coin. Om Lavam Karpuritam Tambulam Surpujitam Pritya Grihana Devesha Mama Sukhyam Vivardhaya. Wave the Arti. Om Chaturvarti Samayuktam Gritena Cha Supuritam Nirajanena Santushto Bhavatvevam Jagatpatihi. Om Yani Kani Cha Papani Janmantar Kritani Cha Tani Tani Vinashyanti Pradakshina Pade Pade. Rinse your hands and then put your palms together and let us do Namaskar to Sri Sita Ramchandraji and Mother Sita. Om Neelambodhara Kanta Kanta Manisham Veerasanadhyasinam Mudra Jnanamayi Dadhanam Aparam Hastam Januni Sita Parshvagatam Satoruhakaram Vidyuddivam Raghavam Pashyanti Mukutangadadi Vidha Kalpojvalangam Bhaje Mantrahinam Kriyahinam Bhaktahinam Janardanam Yat Pujitam Maya Deva Paripurnam Tadastu Me. बोलिए श्री सीता रामचंद्र भगवान की जय. We are now going to proceed to have one bhajan, and after the bhajan we will do the Ramayan invocation mantras, which will be followed by a Ramayan Arti. And after the Ramayan Arti, we'll go into the recital and the discourse. So, one bhajan will do the Ramayan invocation mantras, the Ramayan Arti, the recital and discourse, and thereafter we'll conclude satsang. So, now we're going to listen to a bhajan.
नाम लड्डू गोपाल नाम ये हरि नाम मिश्री तो गोल गोल पे राम नाम लड्डू गोपाल नाम ये हरि नाम मिश्री तो गोल गोल पे हरे रामा राम राम हरे 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 कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे. राम तेरे मन में तो श्याम जीवन में कटे हैं भक्तों के संगत क्षण में. राम तेरे मन में तो श्याम जीवन में कटे हैं भक्तों के संगत क्षण में. ध्यान से सुनो ये बात बड़े काम की। हरि नाम मिश्री तो गोल गोल पी, राम नाम लड्डू गोपाल नाम घी। हरि नाम मिश्री तो गोल गोल पी, हरे रामा राम राम हरे हरे, हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे। मर्यादा पुरुषोत्तम है श्री राम जी, प्रेम के सागर है गण धन श्याम जी। मर्यादा पुरुषोत्तम है श्री राम जी, प्रेम के सागर है गण धन श्याम जी। माला जपो सुबह शाम इनके नाम की, हरि नाम मिश्री तो बोल बोल पिए। राम नाम लड्डू गोपाल नाम घी, हरि नाम मिश्री तो बोल बोल पी। हरे रामा राम राम हरे हरे, हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे, हरे रामा राम राम हरे हरे। ओम सीताराम पवन सुत हनुमान, राधे कृष्ण की जय।
जेहि सुमिरत सिद्धि होय सीताराम, गणनायक करिवर बदन। करो अनुग्रह सोय सीताराम, बुद्धि राशि शुभ गुण सदन। मूक होई वाचाल सीताराम, पंगु चरहि गिरिवर गहन। जासु कृपा सुदयाल सीताराम, द्रवौ सकल कलिमल दहन। नील सरोरुह श्याम सीताराम, तरुण अरुण वारिज नयन। करो सुमम उर धाम सीताराम, सदा क्षीर सागर शयन। कुंद इंदु समदेह सीताराम, उमारमन करुणा अयन। जाहि दीन परनेह सीताराम, करहु कृपा मर्दन मयन। वंदो गुरुपद कंज सीताराम, कृपा सिंधु नर रूप हरि। महामोहतम पुंज सीताराम, जासु वचन रविकर निकर। सियावर रामचंद्र की जय, पवन सुत हनुमान की जय। उमापति महादेव की जय। कथा आरंभ होता है, सुनो वीर हनुमान। आसन को प्रभु आइए, सिया सखा सहित भगवान। सियावर रामचंद्र की जय, पवन सुत हनुमान की जय। उमापति महादेव की जय। So we'll now have the Ramayan Aarti, and then we will proceed with the recital.
आरती श्री रामायण जी की,
आरती श्री रामायण जी की।
कीरति कलित ललित सिया पी की,
कीरति कलित ललित सिया पी की।
आरती श्री रामायण जी की,
आरती श्री रामायण
रामायण जी की। गावत ब्रह्मादिक मुनि नारद,
गावत ब्रह्मादिक मुनि नारद,
वाल्मीक विज्ञान विशारद,
वाल्मीक विज्ञान विशारद,
सुख सनकादिशेष अरु सारद,
सुख सनकादिशेष अनुसारद,
बरनि पवन सुत कीरतिनी की।
आरती श्री रामायण जी की। कीरति कलित ललित सिया प्रीति, आरती श्री रामायण जी की।
संतन गावत शंभु भवानी,
संतन गावत शंभु भवानी,
अरु घट समभव मुनि विज्ञानी,
अरु घट समभव मुनि विज्ञानी,
व्यास आदि कवि बज बखानी,
व्यास आदि कवि बज बखानी,
काक घुसुंडी गरुड़ के की।
आरती श्री रामायण जी की। कीरति कलित ललित सिया प्रीति, आरती श्री रामायण जी की।
चारयुवेद पुराण अष्टदश,
चार युवेद पुराण अष्टदश,
छहो शास्त्र सब ग्रंथ को रस,
छहो शास्त्र सब ग्रंथ को रस,
तन मन धन संतन सर्वस,
तन मन धन संतन सर्वस,
सार अंश समात सब ही की।
आरती श्री रामायण जी की। कीरति कलित ललित सिया प्रीति, आरती श्री रामायण जी की।
कलिमल हरण विषय रस भीगी,
कलिमल हरण विषय रस प्रीति,
सुभग सिंगार मुक्ति ज्योति की।
सुभग सिंगार मुक्ति ज्योति की।
हरणि रोग भव भूरि अमी की।
हरणि रोग भव भूरि अमी की।
तात मात सब विधि तुलसी की। आरती श्री रामायण जी की। कीरति कलित ललित सिया पीठी।
आरती श्री रामायण जी की। कीरति कलित ललित सिया प्रीति, आरती श्री रामायण जी।
chapter. We are now going to proceed with the Ramayan recital, and we are starting at Doha number 320. वामदेव आदिक ऋषय पूजे मुदित महीस दिए दिव्य आसन सबही सब सन लही असीस सियावर रामचंद्र की जय पवन सुत हनुमान की जय उमापति महादेव की जय राम सिया राम जय जय राम राम सिया राम जय जय राम बहुरी कीन्ह को सलपति पूजा जानी ईस सम भाऊ न दूजा किन्हीं जोरी कर विनय बराई कही निज भाग्य विभव पहुताई सिया राम जय जय राम राम सिया राम जय जय राम पूजे भूपति सकल बराती समधि समसा दर सब भांति आसन उचित दिए सब काहू कहो कहा मुख एक उछाऊ सिया राम जय जय राम सिया राम जय जय राम सकल बरात जनक सनमानी दान मान बिन तीबर बानी विधि विधि हरिहरोदि सीपति दिन राहु जे जानहि रघु वीर प्रभाऊ सिया राम जय जय राम सिया राम जय जय राम कपट विप्रवर वेश बनाए कौतुक देखई अति सुख पाए पूजे जनक देव सम जाने तिये सुआसन बिनु पहिचाने सिया राम जय जय राम सिया राम जय जय राम पहचान को के ही जान सबही अपान सुधि भोरी भई आनंद कंद विलो की दुलहो उभय दिशि आनंद भई मई सुर लखे राम सुजान पूजे मानसिक आसन दये अवलोकि सीलु सुभाउ प्रभु को विभुत मनु प्रमुदित भये रामचंद्र मुख छवि चंद्र लोचन चारु चकोर करत पान सादर सकल प्रेम प्रमोद न थोर सियावर रामचंद्र की जय पवन सुत हनुमान की जय उमापति महादेव की जय. So Tulsidas is saying to us that Raja Janak, the father of Mother Sita, is welcoming all the sages to the wedding. Vamadeva Adik Rishaya Puje Mudita Mahisa. So Mahis means king, Mahish. So you see the word Mahi means earth and Ish means the Lord. So the word Mahish refers to the king. So literally it means Lord of the earth, but it refers to king. So when the word Mahis is used there, Mahis is referring to the King Jana, and he was a mudita. Mudit means he was happy. What did he do? Vamadeva Adika Rishaya. So he welcomed the great sages like Vamadeva, and how? With a lot of respect. Puja. Puja means to do with respect. Diye Divya Asana Sabahi. Diye Divya. Divya means divine. Asana, he gave all of them beautiful, comfortable seats. And Sabahi Sabasana Lahi Asisa. And what did they do in turn? Asisa means they gave blessings. So the sages gave him their heartfelt blessings. Now, who is Vamadeva? So there's a reference to a rishi called Vamadeva, Vamadeva. So we have to look at this in the context, firstly, of the Vedas, and then we have to look at it in the context of the Ramayana. So let's look at it in the context of the Vedas firstly. See, because the Vedas talks of a very celebrated rishi in the Rig Veda, and that really celebrated rishi is Vamadev. So there is reference to a rishi called Vamadev in the Rig Veda, and he is credited for actually composing the majority part of the fourth mandala of the Rig Veda. Because he's a descendant of the Rishi Gautama, Gautam Rishi, one of the founders of one of the schools of Indian philosophy. So he is a descendant, so they refer to him as a Gautama. But there's also reference to Vamadev in the Aitareya Upanishad. Right? The Aitareya Upanishad uh, describes Vamadev as one who is in a state of self-realization. But if we look at it in the context of the Ramayana, in what we are doing now, you'll find that quite often in the Ramayana, when Vashishta, the sage Vashishta is referred to, is spoken about, then there's also a mention of this Vamadev. So Vamadev was actually one of the chief priests and ministers in Dashrath's court in Ayodhya. And Vamadev, they represents jnana or knowledge, right? So he was the knowledge part of the king's advisory council. So whenever they needed specialized knowledge, and that specialized knowledge was needed to give counsel, to give advice to Dashrath, then the person that they turned to was Vamadev. So Vamadev, therefore, was responsible for ensuring that the kingdom of Raja Dashrath was run according to Dharma. So this is the reference to Vamadev. Then we read about how Dashrath and the other guests were honored by Raja Janak. Bahuri Keenha Kausalpati Puja. So Kausalpati refers to Dashrath, right? He is the head of a place called Kausal, Ayodhya. So Bahuri Keenha. Bahuri means in many ways, right? Keenha, he did. Kausalpati Puja, meaning he showed a lot of devotion, a lot of respect to Dashrath. Jani is sama bhauna duja. He actually placed Raja Janak, placed Raja Dashrath on the same level of devotion that he would have given to, or he would have shown to God himself. Jani is, he thought of him as God. Sama bhavu, and he therefore gave him the same amount of devotion. Keen jori kara binaya barai. Then he folded his arm. Keen jori kara. Jori means to put together. Kara, the word kara here means hands. Keen jori kara. He put his hands together. Vinaya barai. And he made an appeal. He humbly spoke to the Raja Dashrath and he said, Kahi nija bhagya vibhav bahutai. Says, I am indeed very lucky. right? And he says that my life is now complete. So he says how his life is now complete. Why? Because they have become family. Because the two families are coming together through this marriage. Puje Bhupati Sakala Barati. So Puje Bhupati. Bhupati again refers to Raja Janakya. Bhu means the earth. Pati means the lord of the earth. So Bhupati is the king. So Puje Bhupati Sakala Barati. So the king, Janak, did not only focus on Dashrath, he treated every single guest in the wedding procession like they were his own family. Samadhi samasadarab sababhati. Right? And asana uchit diye. He made sure everyone had a perfect seat. Sabakahu, kaho kaha mukha ek uchhau. He was so excited that he said, that एक कहो कहो एक काह मुख एक, that one mouth was not enough to express all the joy that he was feeling right now in welcoming Raja Dashrath and his entourage. Sakala Bharat Janak Sanamani. So Sakala Bharat, everybody who came in the Bharat were honored equally. Dan man binati barabani. And he gave them expensive gifts, gave them deep respects, and varabani gave them very kind words. Then, who were also part of this barat? Who are the others that came there? It says Vidhi Hari Haru Disipati Dinarao. Vidhi refers to Brahma. Hari refers to Vishnu. Haru refers to Shiva. Disipati means the sun. So all these people turned up here. Brahma, Vishnu, Shiva, the sun. They showed up. Jai Janahi Raghuveer Prabhavu. Why? Because they understood how powerful Ram really was. Jai Janahi, they knew. Raghuveer Prabhavu. Prabhavu means the influence that Sri Ramchandraji had. Kapat Vipra Vara Vesha Banaye. But how did they come? Kapat Vesh, they dressed up Vipra as Brahmins, as Pandits, as priests, right? So that they could blend in. And Kautuk Dekai Ati Sachupaye, so that they could watch the amazing wedding without being noticed. Ati Sachupaye, without being noticed. Puje Janak Deva Samajane. Dear Suasana Binu Pahichane. Binu Pahichane, but Janak did not recognize them because they were dressed as priests. Nevertheless, because he respects all priests like gods, Puje Janak Deva Samajane, he gave all of them the best seats anyway. So they were not known to him. But because they were priests and he respected them, he gave them their seat. Pahichan ko he jana sabahi apan sudhi bhori bhayi. So, to be honest, nobody could recognize anyone else. Right? Pahichan ko ke hi jan. Nobody could recognize anyone because everybody was so caught up in the moment. Anand Kandu, Biloki Dulaha. Biloki Dulaha, when they looked at the Dulaha, when they looked at Ram, and they saw how handsome he was. Ubhaya Disi Anandamayi, they practically forgot who they were. So the bride, as well as the groom's family, were drowning in pure happiness. Sura Lakhe Ram, Sujana Puje, Manasika Asana Daye. So Ramchandraji, Sura Lakhe Ram Sujan. Ram is Sujan. He knows everything. And he realized that these were the gods in disguise. So what did he do? Manasika asana diye. He silently welcomed them in his mind. Avaloki, and he offered them a asana diye. He gave them a spiritual seat. Avaloki silu subhavu prabhu. Ko vidhu, ko vibuddha bana pramudita bhaye. And the gods were super impressed by how polite, right? His seal, subhavu, his simple nature, and how cool Sri Ramchandra is. Seal means cool, even while being the star of the show. So even though he's the star of the show, they realized, they were impressed at how polite and how cool he was behaving at this time. Ramachandra Mukha Chandra Chabi. So Sri Ramchandra ji, Ramachandra Mukha Chandra Chabi Lochana Charu Chakor. Everyone stared at Ram's face like it was a beautiful moon. Ramachandra Mukha Chandra Chavi. His face was like as beautiful as the moon. Lochana Charu Chakor. And just like a chakor bird is obsessed with looking at the moon, the guests could not look away. Karatapana sadhar sakala premu pramodu nathor. Their hearts were filled with nothing but love and total joy. Now, let us deliberate a little bit on the image that is being created here by Tulsidas with this chakor bird. Right? So, because you see, the use of the word of the chakor bird here is actually the poetic engine of this doha. Right? And we need to understand why Tulsidas uses it here. So, see the chakor, which is referred to as the Indian chooka partridge. Actually the chakor bird is a staple of any Indian classical poetry. Any classical poetry, you will often find the chakor bird is referred to. In fact, on numerous occasions in the Ramcharitmanas, Tulsidas refers to the chakor bird. So, according to this literary tradition, the chakor has a moon obsession. So, the chakor bird is said to be deeply in love with the moon. It actually spends the entire night gazing at the moon without blinking. And it uses the moonlight as its food. So, according to legend, the bird does not eat normal food. This chakor bird does not eat normal food night. Instead, it drinks the beams of the moon to survive. And because of its intense passion for the cool moon, it is sometimes said to eat the glowing embers, mistaking them for the pieces of the moon. So, why then does Tulsidas use the chakor metaphor? So, in this particular verse, in this doha that we read here, which is Ramachandra Mukha Chandra Chabi Lochana Charu Chakora. Right, so in this, the guests at the wedding are the chakor. They are the chakor bird. And Ramchandraji's face is the moon. So the verse says, Karattapan Sadar Sakala. Karattapan Sadar Sakala. They all respectfully drank. What did they do? So just as the bird, the chakor bird, drinks the moonlight, the eyes, the lochan of the onlookers, those who are seeing Sri Ramchandraji, they are drinking the beauty of Ram's face. So what this actually means is that it's not just his beauty that they are seeing. Actually, this is nourishment for their soul, in the same way that the chakor takes the moonbeams for its nourishment. And we said that the chakor never looks away from the moon. So, by calling the eyes of the onlookers Charu Chakor, beautiful chakors, Tulsidas is actually suggesting that the guests have lost the ability to blink. So, in a sense, they are paralyzed by the love, the intense love, prema pramodo, that in actual fact the rest of the world has vanished for them. And then the moon is a symbol of Shanti. It is a symbol of peace. and Anand, bliss. So when Tulsidas compares Sri Ramchandraji's face to the moon, Mukha Chandra, he's telling us that looking at Ram did not just excite the guests, it removed their worldly heat, right? In other words, the suffering and the ego, and it replaced it with a cool spiritual joy. Acha. So let us proceed to read the next set of chopais, and then we will uh, try to understand that, right? समो बिलो की वशिष्ठ बुलाए, सादर सतानंद सुनि आए, वेगी कुंवरी अब आनहु जाई, चले मुदित सुनि आय सुपाई, रानी सुनि उपरोहित भानी, प्रमुदित सखिन समेत सयानी, विप्रवधू कुल वृद्ध बुलाई, करी कुल रीति सुमंगल गाई, ना नारी वेश जय सुरवर भामा, सकल सुभाय सुंदरी श्यामा, तिन्ह अहि देखी सुख पावही नारी, बिनु पहिचानी प्राण हुते प्यारी, बार बार सनमान ही रानी, उमा सारद समझानी, सिय सवारी समाज बनाई, मुदित मंडप ही चली लवाई, चली सीत ही सखी सादर, सजी सुमंगल भामिनी, नव सप्त साजहि सुंदरी सब, मत कुजर गामिनी, कल गान सुनि मुनि ध्यान त्यागहि, राम कोकिल लाजहि, मंजीर नुपुर कलित कंकन, ताल गति बर बाजहि, सोहत बनिता बृंद महु, सहज सुहावन सिय, छवि ललनागन मध्य जनु, सुषमातिय कमनीय सियावर, रामचंद्र की जय, पवन सुत हनुमान की जय, उमापति महादेव की जय. So, समहु बिलो की वशिष्ठ बुलाए. So, समहु बिलो की, realizing the auspicious time, the Muhurat, Vasishtha bulaye. The sage Vasishtha called. Whom did he call? Sadar Satanandu Suni Aye. He called for the sage Chatanand. So Vasishtha is from the groom side. He is the Kul Purohit. He is the family priest of Raja Dashrath. And Shatananda is the priest from the bride side, from Janak's house. Father Satanandu Suni Aye. And when Satanand heard, he immediately came forward. When Shatanand arrived, then what happened? Vegi Kuwari Aba Anahu Jai. Vasishtha told him, so Vasishtha told him, go and bring the princess to the pavilion quickly. Vegi Kuwari. Kuwari means the princess. Chale Mudita Muni Ayasu Pai. And Chatanand was happy to hear this, Chale mudit. Mudit means he was happy. Ayasu pai. He was happy to hear this and immediately headed toward the palace. Now, remember that in Sanatan Dharma, according to the Vedic worldview, the wedding is not just a social contract. It is actually a bringing together of two souls. Or rather, it is, yeah, bringing together two souls with the universe. And so the auspicious time, the Muhurata, is critical in this context. See, according to Jyotish, that is Vedic astrology, right? Time is not linear. There's no such thing as a start and a finish. It's qualitative. It's not quantitative, it's qualitative. Every moment has a flavor or an energy. That's what we mean by it is qualitative. Every moment has a flavor or an energy. So, by waiting for the Samau, the time, the Muhurat, Vasishtha is ensuring that the marriage begins when the planetary energies are at their most harmonious. And you notice here that the ceremony, the Vivaha Sanskar, cannot proceed until the sage, that is the one who can read the stars, gives the signal. Even the king and the groom, whom we all know is God Himself in human form, wait for the Samau. They wait for the time. There's a very big message here that the person who knows is the one who directs the Muhurat, not the king, who by virtue of the fact that he's the king can call the shots. Not Sri Ram, whom we know is an avatar. No, they all wait for Vasisht to tell them what is the auspicious moment. And look at the movement that is taking place here. There's a beautiful, respectful chain of command that's taking place here. Vasishtha is the royal guru of Ayodhya. He tracks the time. He represents the sun. Remember, he represents the sun. Why? Because he's the priest of the solar dynasty. Right? Sri Ramchandra ji belongs to the solar dynasty. So he represents the sun because he's the priest of the solar dynasty. Shatanand is the royal guru of Janakpur. So Vashisht calls him because Shatanand is the host priest. So it is a gesture of immense respect between the two spiritual giants. And what's the result? only, only after these two spiritual pillars agree on the time, excuse me, is the bride summoned. So Vasisht says to Shatanand, Vegi Kumari, Vegi, uses the word Vegi. So Vegi Kumari Abba Ana Ho Jai, go and bring the princess quickly. See, in this whole science of Muhurat, of the auspicious time, the peak of an auspicious window can be very, very brief. Sometimes it lasts only a few minutes. In Vedic astrology, we call it Ghatika. So, Vasishtha Ji's urgency is not about impatience, it is about precision. Because he understands that if you miss the peak of the Samau, of the auspicious time, that would be missing the most potent blessing of the stars. Then Rani Suni Uparohita Bani. Rani refers here to Sunaina, the mother of Sita. Uparohita Bani. Uparohita, when she heard the priest's message, when she heard what Vasisht had said, Pramudita Lakhina Sameta Sayani. She, with her wise friends, Sakina means wise friends. Sameta, together with them. Sayani means wise. Pramudit, they were overjoyed. Vipra Vadhu Kulavriddha Bolai. She called. Who did she call? She called the Kulavriddha, the elderly women of the family, and the Vipra Vadhu, and the wives of the priests. Kari Kulariti Sumangalagai. Together they began performing traditional family rituals and singing festive wedding songs to bless the occasion. Now, there's mention here of the Kul Bridha. Kul Bridha is the elderly women of the family. And I said Vipra Badhu is the wives of the priests. Now, this actually tells us about a very deep seated wisdom regarding family unity and the invisible power of blessings. Let's look at the Kul Bridha, the family elders, firstly. See, the queen does not just call her friends, she specifically calls the elderly women of the clan. Why? Because they are a living archive. See, in ancient times, and to a large extent even today, family rituals, the Kula Riti, were rarely written down. They were passed through oral tradition. The elders of the family were the custodians of these little traditions that make a family unique. They also offer a kind of stability. So, by bringing the elders into her confidence, Sunaina that is ensuring that the wedding is not just a flashy event, but it is a continuation of a long and unbroken lineage. So it provides a sense of belonging and a sense of security to the bride. So the phrase Sakina Sameta Sayani, with her wise friends, it suggests that there's a collective of experienced women here. See, we must never underestimate the power of Ashirvad, the power of blessings. In our culture, in Vedic culture, a blessing is more than just a good luck. It is considered, the blessing that is considered a transfer of positive energy. So when we involve the elderly, or when Sunaina involves the elderly, essentially what she is doing is she's charging the atmosphere with the merit of their long, virtuous lives. And when an elder person in the family blesses a wedding, they are actually signaling to the community that the union is righteous. And this creates a kind of social shield of support around the new couple. Then there's reference to Kula Riti, right? The importance of family rituals. See, the verse says, Kari Kula Riti Sumanga Lagai. They performed family customs and sang auspicious songs. So, Sumanga Lagai, these are folk songs that are sung by women. And very often, these are not just folk songs, they are actually prayers that are hidden in the melody. And these songs are meant to ward off the evil eye and to invite deities to the ceremony. And it's such a pity that we are losing this Sumangal Geet and we are getting it replaced by Bollywood music these days because everybody wants to do Sangeet and dance to the latest Bollywood songs. And we are forgetting these folk songs, which are actually prayers. Kulariti. Kulariti are specific house rules of a particular clan. They create the unique identity for the family. And it actually fosters a sense of pride and unity among the relatives. And then you can see there's collective action over here. See, the queen does not do this alone. She works with the Vipra, with the priest's wives and her friends. And this shows that the wedding is a communal effort, not an individual one. Now, if Sunaina was not somebody who helped others, you think they would have been here to help her. The only time we become alone in family functions, because you'll hear people saying, oh, nobody is supporting me. The question we need to ask is, when did you support anybody? Because if I don't go and support others in my family who are doing functions, well, obviously they're not going to come and support me. Sunaina has got the support of everybody. Why she's got the support of everybody? Because I think she also goes out helping others when they are having weddings. So family unity matters at a wedding. See, Tulsidas is showing us that a successful marriage requires uh, uh, two kinds of support. Shastric support. Shastric support means that which is provided by the priests and the sages, the laws, and you need lokic support provided by family, mothers, and elders. That's the love. So one is the law, the other one is the love. You can't have a successful marriage without these two. So without the elders, the wedding would have its form of a ceremony, but it will lack the spirit of the home. And so by honoring the elderly, Sunaina, the Queen Sunaina, is teaching us that humility towards our roots is the foundation of a happy future. See, quite often in the rush of the modern weddings that we are doing, we see the inner rituals which are led by the elders as an extra or as tiring. But what this verse is reminding us is that these moments are where the actual bonding of the two families occurs. Then it says, Nari Vesha Je Suravarabama. So, Nari Vesha Je Suravarabama, the wives of the gods. Sura Barabama. Bama means the wives. Sura means the gods. Nari Vesh coming in as beautiful women. So the wives of the gods, beautiful women. Sakala Subhavu Sundari Sundari Syama. Okay, 1 minute. I'm just going to put my video off because I may be right. Okay. Tinahi Dekhi Sukhapawahi Nari. And the local women in the palace loved having them around. Binu Pahichani Pranahu Te Pyari. Even though they did not recognize who these strangers were, they felt a deep, soulful connection to them. Bar Bar Sanamana Hirani. The Sunaina showed these mysterious guests great respect. Uma Rama Sarada Samajani, treating them as if they were Uma, Parvati, Rama, Lakshmi, Sarada, Saraswati, which ironically they actually were. Right? Then, Siya Samari Samaju Banai, Mudita Mandapi Chali Lawai. So after helping Sita get ready, a group of women happily began escorting her to the wedding pavilion. Chali Lyai Sitahi Sakhi Sadar Saji Sumangala Bhamini. All the ladies brought her there, and Nava Sapta Saje Sundari Sabamata Kunjara Gamini. All the ladies were dressed in the absolute best, fully decked out in the traditional 16 styles, what we refer to as Solaha Shringar. And they walked with graceful, confident rhythm that looked as majestic as a royal elephant. Matta Kunjara Gamini. Now the word Nava Sapta Saje is used over here. See, the word Nava Sapta, Nava means 9, Sapta means 7, 9 plus 7 is 16. It refers to the Solar Shringar. So the Solar Shringar, you see, in the context of the Ramcharitmanas, in the context of what we are doing here, this is not just about physical vanity. This Solar Shringar that is being spoken about here is actually a ritual of empowerment. It is a manifestation of auspiciousness, Mangala. Right? Now, We must not think of a woman dressing up in Shola Shringar as a sign of subservience. We have to look at it from a spiritual layer, we have to look at it from a psychological layer. See, the number 16 is significant in Vedic thought because 16 represents completeness, like the 16 phases of the moon. And when Sita and her attendants adorn themselves with the solar shringar, they are actually transitioning from the ordinary to the extraordinary. So the bindi, the sindoor, the kajal, the nose ring, the necklace, the earrings, the bangles, the armlets, sorry, the hair adornment, the anklets, the toe rings, the fragrance, etc. All these are part of the shringar. So you see, from a modern lens, we may view this elaborate getting ready as a way to please a man. We will be tempted to see it that way. But Tulsidas describes these women as Mata Kunjara Gamini, walking with the gait of a majestic elephant. So the imagery is key to refuting the subservience myth. They're not getting ready to please a man. The elephant gait shows confidence and power. See, in Sanskrit poetry, when you compare a woman's walk to an elephant, to a Gajagamini, that is the highest compliment of grace that is combined with power. See, an elephant does not scurry or hide. It moves with slow, rhythmic, absolute confidence. So, by using this metaphor, Tulsidas is showing us that the Solar Shringar gave these women a sense of sovereignty, not submission. And you see, in Hindu tradition, beauty is an attribute of Shakti, it's divine energy. So when Sita is adorned, she is being prepared as Prakriti, nature, meeting the Purusha, the divine spirit. And notice this verse says they moved mudita, joyfully. So their joy comes from the collective sisterhood and the sacredness of the occasion, not from a desire to be approved by the onlookers. So one of the most uh, telling pieces of the solar shringar is the what we refer to as the arsi, a ring with a mirror. And what this did is so the woman wear a ring that has a mirror on it. It allowed the woman to look at herself. So it symbolizes self-awareness. It is actually an internalization of one's own beauty. So it's an act of self-darshan. And the verse also talks about Sakina Sameta with her friends and Saji Sumangala Bhamini, virtuous woman adorned for the auspicious task. So remember, this is a female centric space. We cannot deny that, right? The men, Ram, Janak, Dashrath, etc., they are waiting in the pavilion. So the women are the ones who are controlling the pace and the ritual. They are the conductors of this divine symphony. So the solar shringar in this verse represents the external manifestation of internal divinity. This is the armor of grace that a woman wears to step into a new phase of her life with her head held up high. Kalgana suni muni dhyana tyagahi kam ko kilalajahi. Their singing was so beautiful that even the meditating monks would lose their focus just to listen. And their voices were so sweet. They put the most melodic birds to shame. And as they walked, Manjira Nupura Kalita, their anklets and bangles made a perfect rhythmic clinking, kankana, see kankana, clinking, la tala gati bara bhajahi, sound that kept time with their songs. Sohati, Banita Brindamahu, Sahaja Suhavani Siya, walking in the middle of all these women, Sita stood out effortlessly because of her natural growth. And Chabi Lalana Gana Madhya Janu Sushama Tia Kamaniyam. It looked like beauty herself had taken a human form and was being surrounded by a group of her own reflections. So, the essence of the verses that we have looked at this evening lies in the seamless harmony between the divine, the cosmic, and the communal. It is showing us that sacred union is far more than a social contract. See, when the sages like Vamadev were realized, when they were honored rather, and when they were respected, and when we saw that they were everything was precisely aligned to the Shubh Muhurat, then Janak and Vashishta were demonstrating that true success begins with spiritual alignment. It begins with humility towards the laws of time. Sunaina wants the celebration to be done in the wisdom of the elders, with their invisible power of their blessings. And then we spoke about the Solaha Shringar. So ultimately, Tulsidas portrays the wedding of Ram and Sita as a divine symphony in which everybody, all the people, from the disguised gods to the singing women, they all play a vital role in manifesting a joy uh, for this occasion, a profound joy for this occasion. So these are the verses that we want to stop at this evening. We'll conclude now and then proceed into doing the Aarti and the Visarjan. तथा विसर्जन होता है सुनो वीर हनुमान आसन को प्रभु जाइए सिया सखा सहित भगवान सियावर रामचंद्र की जय पवन सुत हनुमान की जय उमापति महादेव की जय कर्पूरगौरं करुणावतारं संसारसारं भुजगेन्द्रहारं सदा वसन्तं हृदयारविन्दे भवं भवानी सहितं नमामि। मङ्गलं भगवान् विष्णु मङ्गलं गरुडध्वज मङ्गलं पुण्डरीकाक्ष मङ्गलाय तनोहरि सर्वमङ्गलमाङ्गल्ये शिवे सर्वार्थसाधिके शरण्ये त्र्यम्बके गौरी नारायणी नमोऽस्तु ते नारायणी नमोऽस्तु ते नारायणी नमोऽस्तु ते। ॐ यानि कानि च पापानि जन्मान्तरकृतानि च तानि तानि विनश्यन्ति प्रदक्षिणापदे पदे। ॐ सर्वेषां स्वस्तिर्भवतु सर्वेषां शान्तिर्भवतु सर्वेषां पूर्णं भवतु सर्वेषां मङ्गलं भवतु सर्वे भवन्तु सुखिनः सर्वे सन्तु निरामयाः सर्वे भद्राणि पश्यन्तु मा कश्चित् दुःखभाग् भवेत्। ॐ असतो मा सद्गमय तमसो मा ज्योतिर्गमय मृत्योर्मामृतं गमय। ॐ पूर्णमिदः पूर्णमिदं पूर्णात् पूर्णमुदच्यते पूर्णस्य पूर्णमादाय पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते। ॐ अपराधः सहस्राणि क्रियन्ते हर्निशं मया दासोऽयमिति मामत्व क्षमस्व परमेश्वर। आवाहनं न जानामि न जानामि विसर्जनं पूजां चैव न जानामि क्षमस्व परमेश्वर। अन्यथा शरणं नास्ति त्वमेव शरणं मम तस्मात् कारुण्यभावेन रक्षत्वां परमेश्वर। बोलिए विघ्नहर्ता गणेश भगवान की जय। श्री राधे कृष्ण भगवान की जय। श्री शिव शंकर भगवान पार्वती माता की जय। श्री सीता रामचंद्र भगवान की जय। श्री लक्ष्मण जी की जय। श्री बजरंग बली महावीर स्वामी की जय। जगजगनी गौरी दुर्गा काली लक्ष्मी सरस्वती माता की जय। श्री लक्ष्मी नारायण भगवान की जय। सनातन धर्म की जय। सब पितर देव की जय। ओम नमः पार्वती पतये हर हर महादेव हर। जय जय श्री राधे जय जय श्री राधे जय जय श्री राधे श्याम। जय सिया राम।